on YouTube. Welcome back to House Money channel. In this video I did make 20 trades tonight, so I'll go with 20 positions I sold. The strategy I'm deploying on this challenge is me putting money into the market for 30 to 90 days, withdrawing my principal, leaving the gains in the market, hence house money. At that point, and be honest, zero risk, because it's riding on basically free shares. So I'm gonna go through what I sold out of my Charles Schwab, since I can't screenshot it, so I had to take these with my camera from my iPad. So I sold out of MO Archery Group, then I sold out of Cisco CSCO, I sold Aflac AFL, sold Intel NITC, then I sold MetLife MET, then Charles Schwab Corp SCHW, sold out of Comcast Corporation CMCSA, sold out of HRL Hormel Foods, then I sold Coca-Cola KO, sold Verizon VZ, sorry about that. And we'll look at what I gained out of these stocks. So MO, my profit was $3.76. Charles Schwab does offer fractionals, but you gotta have a $5 minimum, so I just bought it here on my Robinhood for $3.76, which is nearly 1/10 of a share. So this is just ride out on house money. So this is basically a free fractional share of MO, and me doing this every 30 to 90 days, I'm gonna do it like 4 to 12 times a year. So imagine if I did this same play 4 to 12 times, that'd be $12 to $36 within a year of free stock I would have, plus a 10% average gain, I guess you could say. Then Cisco, my profit was $3.77. I purchased that in my Stash app. And then on the Aflac position, my profit was $1. Purchased that in Robinhood. Intel, my profit was $4.54. Purchased that in my Stash app. And then MetLife, my profit was $1. Purchased that in my Robinhood. My Charles Schwab position, SCHW, my profit was $3.06. Purchased that in Robinhood as well. Comcast, my profit was $1.85. Purchased that in Robinhood as well. The Coca-Cola trade, my profit was $1. I purchased that in my Stash account. Of Verizon, the profit was $1, so I purchased that in my Stash account. So on all those plays, got all my principal back, plus I gained some free partial shares. Then Goldman Sachs, I purchased $1.57. This is GSBD. That came from me selling one share of GSBD Goldman Sachs out of my Fidelity account. I sold that share for $19.21, and $1.57 of that was profit, so I bought it in a Stash. Fidelity does offer fractional shares if you buy them by dollar amount, but I only buy whole shares in my Fidelity account at this point, so I just purchased it in my Stash app. Then Intel, I bought $5 of Intel in my public account. That came from me selling one share of Intel out of my Fidelity account. I sold that for $49.73. My profit was $5, and I purchased that in my public account. Of course, guys, when I jump out of these positions and pull my principal and then transfer them to another brokerage, I'm buying at a higher share price than what I paid originally. But that's cool to me because it's free shares, and it's house money, and these are stocks that I believe in. I've done countless amount of research on these stocks that I invest in, so some I believe in the long term. So either way it goes, over the course of time, I will make money off these plays, either way it goes. Then VWO, I purchased $1 worth in Stash account. That came from me selling the Vanguard Emerging Market Stock Fund Index Fund. I sold it for $49.23, and I purchased that $1 profit I had in my Stash account. Then Uber, I purchased $3.94 in Stash. That's because I sold one share of Uber out of my Fidelity account. That was $52.63. And like I said again, the profits were $3.94. Purchased that in my Stash account. FUV, I sold one share for 12.28. On this play, I lost a couple bucks. I believe this was a new SPAC, and it didn't do so well. Then PLTR, one of the hottest new SPACs. I made a profit of $8.54. I bought that in my stash account, and that came from me selling one share of my Fidelity account for $27.20. So I was happy to get, swing trade this one and get some fractional shares of PLTR to ride out for the long term. Virgin Galactic, in my Cash App account, I purchased Virgin Galactic for $8.43. That came from me selling one share of Virgin Galactic out of my Fidelity account. That was for $32.04. Always happy to get some more Virgin Galactic. I actually own Virgin Galactic in 6 different brokerages for the long term, all on house money. This is a play that's gonna boom. They keep pushing the space date back. I believe they said no earlier than Saturday. They'll do the test flight or whatever. So if that's successful, the stock's gonna boom. If something goes wrong, it's gonna go down. But then I'll be buying the dip, because eventually they'll get it right. And when they do get it right, the stock will boom. Then I sold BRKA, Berkshire Hathaway, for $67.33. I did not make a profit on this one. Lost under $1 or so on that trade. Then my 2 biggest losses that I've had on this swing trade. I did this swing trade here in November. I put $28,000 in the market. Here in December, I'm taking out the $28,000, and I'm leaving on all my gains, right? So Workhorse and Ride are my 2 biggest losses. Workhorse, I lost about 12 bucks, and Ride, I lost about $20. And I sold both of these out of my stash account. As you can see, Workhorse was $56.81. It was almost 3 shares. And then same thing with the Ride. It was almost 3 shares. They're both about 2.5. I sold this for $50.51. And again, I lost about $32 combined, on those 2 trades. Which, is fine, because like I said, over time, I am profitable, which I'll go through real quickly, and, just give you a quick breeze through of some of my brokerages that I do have. And this is $4,100 worth of house money. It's up 18%. It's another $600 and then stash, $1,500 is up $321, 6%. All house money. And then we'll do Acorns. I guess we won't do Acorns. We'll do Cash App. I got $1,200 worth of house money. It's up 15%. Made another $499. And then public account. Some of these I can't screen record, so I won't be able to show them on screen record. But I will take pictures of them when I do show those brokerages off. This one's $1,700, up $329, 19%. Moo, no. We'll do M1. My balance is $254. I'm up $236 or 25% in this account. Ameritrade, I couldn't get it to work, so we won't do Ameritrade. We'll do Fidelity and see what we have left in here. If this one even screen record, y'all might just have a black screen. It's 535 in that brokerage. So as you can see, I have all these brokerages here on my screen. The ones I don't swing trade are like Fundrise and KuCoin and stuff like that. I don't even use E-Trade. I put in money. I've never been able to spend it, so it's just sitting there. But you guys can follow my journey by subscribing, hitting the bell. I make 2 to 3 videos a day. I do stock picks, stock analysts, investing tips for new beginners, as well as my daily trades. Like you just seen, I sold out of 20 positions and stuff like that. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you thought it was trash, hit the thumbs down. Leave a comment. I'll reply. And that'll be it for the video today. Thank you guys.